A very happy Akshaya Tritiya to everybody. And in the last few days, I've been sharing a lot of content on LinkedIn in terms of, the nitty-gritties related to Akshaya Tritiya. And a lot of questions were there, and predominant among it was what to do. And more importantly, what are the remedies in terms of the charging of the gemstone, etc. I thought of doing a quick video so that I can share actually the importance of Akshaya Tritiya in a much more detailed manner and get back to you in terms of how to recharge the gemstone. So if you see, I've used this picture, or rather I made this picture with a, sort of a sense of an astrologer who is sort of giving the value to his pen, the book, compared to a new age guy, more of 𝗀𝗃𝗃, who has seen the knowledge of 𝗀𝗃𝗃 and who puts lot of importance probably in collecting gold or buying gold on this particular day. And I hope you sort of got what the image wanted to capture. Now, quickly, I wanted to tell you what Akshaya Tritiya is all about and why the hoo-halla about it, or is it overplayed, right? So a lot of times it also happens that a lot of things are overplayed and maybe it might not have that much of signification, but not as far as Akshaya Tritiya is concerned, and more importantly, not this year. Why I'm saying that is first let us understand some basics of Akshaya Tritiya. So you see, this is one day in a year where both the sun as well as moon are in the best sign they could be. To make it simpler, in Jyotish, we say it is the sign of exaltation. Okay, exaltation basically means the sign in which the planet loves. For example, let's say Aries sign is the sign of the commander-in-chief. It is the real royalty sign. Okay, so what does sun like? Sun is the king. He likes to be on top of the things, top of the commander, somebody who is very loyal commander. The moment the king has the most loyal commander, he is going to feel absolutely okay. And he is going to feel that, wow, I'm exalted. I'm the strongest king because I'm with a very loyal commander. Similarly, moon is associated with Taurus. What is Taurus? Taurus is all about family. Moon is a very emotional planet. It's a Jala Tattva. It's not logical like Mars or Surya. It thinks more from the heart and less from the head. So what does moon be most comfortable with? In a family surrounding, in a lunchroom, in your dinner, right? So that is the whole logic of sun and moon being in exaltation in Aries and Taurus. Now, this is one day in a year where both of them are in exaltation on the same day. You understand the logic? Individually, they could be, right? Sun will be in Aries throughout the month. Moon will come into Taurus, quite frequently. But both of them being simultaneously in their exaltation sign happens only once a year. That's why this Akshaya Tritiya day is a very, very important day. All the other, things I've already mentioned in my LinkedIn. I'll share a link and you can go through it. Why I'm talking about this year being important is also because Jupiter has entered Taurus and it is with moon, causing a very, very beautiful yoga, which is related to fame and credibility both. And that is the beauty of Jupiter and moon being together. Generally, you have to choose between, your credibility, which is Jupiter, or a lot of fame, which is moon. Rarely there are people who are famous and credible. You understand? So that's why I'm saying that this is a beautiful day. And, one of the important things is to understand, the specific times. Like I've taken this chart for 6 a.m. in Delhi, but you can do your local time and, you can do even much more other drillings in terms of when it is with respect to your lagna, so on and so forth. Okay. So this is about the logic part of it. Now, what are the remedies and to-do list, etc.? The one thing that I want you all to do is to understand the basic concept of Akshaya Tritiya. Now, generally, we say that buying gold is good or investing in gold is good, but what we don't understand is in the olden days, people didn't have that much money, or even in today's time, not everybody can afford gold. So what is the finer meaning of invest in gold? The finer meaning of investing in gold means invest in what is gold to you, not invest in physical metal, So as a Vedic astrologer, if, Jupiter is knowledge. If knowledge is important to me, I would invest in a knowledge. If I want to sort of commercialize that knowledge, I would invest in a good pen. I would invest in a good book. I would sort of start writing my to-do list or something that I wanted to do, with that beautiful pen. So this absolute buying of gold was something, which started as a PR machinery, taking a bit of the knowledge and giving a nice PR twist. The fact of the matter is your biggest gold or your biggest investment is your kids. It is investment of your time, So this is what we tend to do on this particular day. Invest in a good knowledge, invest in good books, invest in a course or something that you wanted to learn all your life, which will make you that Jupiter, a subject matter expert, so on and so forth. So that's the higher sort of an understanding. Yeah. What else can you do? Recharging your gemstones and Rudraksh. Yes. This is something, which is extremely important. Now, let me teach you a very, very simple way to recharge it. Okay. And this can be done daily. So let's say I've taken my gemstone, which is a yellow sapphire, and my Rudraksh. Okay. What you have to do is you have to keep that in your right hand. Okay. Cover it with your left hand. So once that is done, the right hand is that for strength and the left hand is for purity. So you will do a simple mantra called Om Namah Shivaya 12 times. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. I'm doing it 3 times. Yeah. Then you need to flip. So the gemstones or the Rudraksh or whatever you want to recharge comes on your left hand and then you cover it with your right hand. And then you do a simple mantra, which is a Shadakshari, Om Vishnave Namah. Again 12 times. Om Vishnave Namah. Om Vishnave Namah. Om Vishnave Namah. I did it 3 times because I don't want the video to be very long, but you can do it 12 times. And then you can fold your hand, close your eyes, and make a wish that you want it to be fulfilled. And then after that, you can wear it. Now, this is a very, very fast sort of a recharge or the charging thing. There are other nitty-gritties, which, if you have had a consultation with me, you would know. I must have given you the whole process on what all has to be done. So you can follow that process and then end it with this simple thing. On a daily basis, what you can do is you can keep this Rudraksh, etc. in your altar every night when you go to sleep. Yeah. And in the morning, just recharge it with this simple remedy. Okay. The other thing, coming back, you can also renew or start your remedies. So let's say there is a remedy which you have been doing every year. It could be a Chaturdashi Puja, it could be any other remedy, etc. you are doing. You can restart it. You can renew your important contracts, so on and so forth. Those are the things you can do it. Now, coming to the real Jupiter. What is the most real Jupiter of your investment? Is knowledge. Knowledge is 𝗪спતિ. 𝗪спति is Jupiter. Right? So, which is the highest mantra for knowledge? It is something called as 𝗪спति Gayatri. What is that mantra? Om Vrishabham cha Shaninam Vishwarupamadabyam 𝗪спતિम् Varenyam. So, if you truly want to seek knowledge, this is the mantra that you can start from today. Do 12 times a day. Also, I am happy. 27 times a day. 108 times a day. The best and recommended is 108 into 4. Do it 4 times. 4 malas. Okay. want to know, you want to become a real astrologer, etc. You want to become a real Trikalaggyani, you can do it with Sadashiva Bija. Om Homsa or Om Jhumsa. You can add the bijas to this mantra. For example, Om Homsa Vrishabham cha Shaninam Vishwarupam Brihaspatiam Varenyam Sa Om, the Samputa. Or, for those of you who are not into deeper learnings, keep it to this simple mantra or simple mantra like Om Namah Shivaya. Somebody else who is doing a different sort of sect, they can do Vaheguru mantras. Somebody who is following Christianity can do Ave Maria. So mother is mother. You call it Durga, you call it Ma Fatima, or you call it as Mother Mary. They are all the same. So I wish you all with this, you can also do a lot of other things, especially Saraswati pujas, Saraswati mantras, because it's all about the speech, so that you don't falter while speaking the truth. No matter how much of a loss that might come your way, you are still ready to speak the truth. So you can do this mantras, and rest of it, we'll take it up as we go ahead. So thank you so much. And I will stay in touch with you. And any questions are there, please feel free to send it to me on the DM. Thank you so much.